In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to get your life back on track. No BS, no sweet talk, no comforting, just cold hard facts that you desperately need to hear. Let's do it. Number 1. Stop living like you're rich when you're not. Listen, I don't care how many influencers you follow or how many times you've seen the word luxury on your social media feed. If you're broke, you have no business living like you're not. No, you don't deserve that $5 coffee every day if you're drowning in debt. You don't need the latest iPhone if you can barely pay your rent. Get real with yourself. You're not impressing anyone by pretending to be rich, except maybe your own ego, and guess what? Your ego isn't paying your bills. Number 2, know where every dollar goes. If you don't know where your money's going, you might as well just set it on fire. Seriously. The number of people who have no idea why they're always broke is insane. If your paycheck is a mystery, it's time to solve it. Here's the brutal truth. You're wasting your money on dumb shit, and you know it. But I'm not saying you have to become a monk and live off rice and beans, unless you're into that. But you need to track your spending like your life depends on it, because your financial life does. There are apps for this, like a million of them. Download one, or hell, grab a notebook. Just stop spending money without a clue where it's going. Number 3, credit cards are not free money. Let me just scream this into your brain. Credit cards are not free money. They're not your backup savings, they're not your rainy day fund, and they sure as hell aren't an excuse to live above your means. The moment you swipe, you're not just spending your future money, you're spending it with interest. So that $100 pair of shoes you just had to have could cost you $150 or more by the time you actually pay them off, if you even pay them off. You want to get your shit together? Stop living off credit like it's monopoly money. Use it responsibly or cut it up. Seriously. Number 4, you need an emergency fund. Oh, you didn't see that one coming? Yeah, that's right. Shit happens. Your car breaks down, your dog eats something dumb, or you lose your job. If you don't have at least 3 to 6 months of expenses sitting in an emergency fund, guess what? You're one bad day away from financial ruin. And no, your credit card is not your emergency fund. We've just been over this. You need cold, hard cash. Start building it now. Even if it's just $20 a month, just start somewhere. Number 5, invest early even if it's small. I get it, you're thinking, but I'm broke, I can't afford to invest. Wrong. You can't afford not to invest. And no, you don't need to be rich to start. That's a myth. Here's the deal. The sooner you start investing, the better off you'll be. It's not just about how much you invest, it's about how long your money has to grow. Compound interest is literally magic. So even if all you can do is $10 a week, do it. That $10 adds up over time. There are apps like Acorns, Robinhood, and all these beginner-friendly platforms where you can invest spare change. No more excuses. Number 6, cut out unnecessary subscriptions. It's 2024 and we've all got more subscriptions than we can count. Netflix, Spotify, Disney+, HBO Max, gym memberships we don't use, the list goes on. You know the drill. Take a minute to look at your bank statement and ask yourself, do I really need all this? Spoiler alert, you don't. Half the stuff you're paying for, you forgot you even had. Cancel that shit. Every little bit counts, and those $10 monthly fees add up. That's money you could be saving or investing instead of handing over to companies that won't even notice you're gone. Number 7, you're not saving enough. Oh, you thought saving 5% of your income was good enough? Nope, wrong again. You need to be saving way more. I'm talking at least 20% of your income should be going into savings, investments, or paying off debt. Can't do 20%? Fine. Start with 10%, start with 5%, but make it a habit. And no, saving doesn't mean leaving it all in a checking account where you're tempted to spend it. Automate your savings. Make it hurt to touch. Number 8, stop relying on willpower, build systems. Willpower is weak. It's there one day, gone the next. You know what's stronger? Systems. If you're relying on willpower alone to get your financial life together, you're setting yourself up to fail. You need systems to make saving, budgeting, and investing automatic. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account every time you get paid. Set your bills to autopay so you don't forget and rack up late fees. The less you have to think about managing your money, the better. Number 9. Get over your fear of looking at your bank account. I know what you're thinking, but it's scary. Yeah, no shit. That's why you're in this mess. Look, it's only going to get scarier the longer you avoid it. Take 10 minutes, log in, look at the numbers, all of them. Your bank balance, your credit card debt, your student loans. Face the facts, because avoiding them doesn't make them go away. The first step to fixing your finances is actually knowing what the hell is going on with them. Number 10. Take responsibility for your situation. Look, I get it. Life throws curveballs. Things happen that are out of your control. But you know what? Your finances aren't one of them. You are in control of your spending. You decide where your money goes. You decide if you're going to fix your shit or stay in the same cycle. No one else is going to do it for you. Stop blaming the system, your boss, or your parents. It's time to take responsibility and own your financial future. So, there you have it. Brutally honest, no-nonsense advice. It's not easy, but it's simple. Start small, be consistent, and stop sabotaging yourself. Your financial life doesn't have to be a dumpster fire forever. You can fix it. You just need to start today. Now go out there and get your shit together.